Hi, this is Jen from Floppy Ear Pottery. So today we're going to be doing my glaze combination lottery thing for my blindfolded projects. It's going to be projects 11 through 13. But before I get started, just want to say I just got back yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. Yeah, just got back from NCECA. It was my first time going. For those of you who don't know, it's a ceramic conference for all things ceramic. You have a lot of ceramic educators, potters like me, hobby potters like me, people who do it full time. And we get to see a lot of our heroes. We get to hear about process, um, just a lot of different talks, and it was phenomenal. So, shout out to NCECA. Here's my NCECA bag, which is full of goodies from the exhibit hall, and I can't wait to start using this stuff. And I got to see Amico, I got to see Mako, I got to see reps from L&L Kiln, who are, that's my kiln. I got to see the makers of my Shimpo wheel. It was great. I loved it. So if anybody ever gets a chance to go, definitely recommend it. You'll get to meet some amazing people, and you get to see some great work. There was tons of pottery everywhere because it was done in Cincinnati, Ohio, and there were galleries all over Cincinnati that were exhibiting work from different potters. So it was just amazing to see. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. But now to the fun part, picking up these glazes. Project 11 was this tall, thin cylinder. So after I threw it, this is what ended up, how it ended up coming out. So I ended up carving the bottom. So you could see they're pretty deep because I had a lot of clay down here. So I could go pretty deeply making the carvings. And then shaved off a little bit on the bottom and added the handle. Now the handle initially was going to be down here. The more I thought about it, again, it may not be functional just because there's not a lot of liquid that this can hold. But I thought that that would feel really unbalanced to have the handle on the bottom, especially if the liquid's on the top portion of this. So I went ahead and I added the handle to the top. And I think it still looks really pretty. I mean, there's just something nice that I like with the way the handle looks and the curve of the spout. So let's see. It'll be raw glazed, meaning I don't bisque fire. And we will have 2 glaze combinations. And I have a mixture, as you can see behind me. I have a lot of Amico glazes, and then I have some Mako ones here, and then some odds and ends from other companies that I've picked up along the way. So let's see. First one, the bottom one is going to be Oolong Matte. This is also an Amico glaze. And then the next one will be Smoky Merlot. That'll be an interesting one. So item number 2 was the orb. This is the trim piece. Really, there wasn't much to do here. It was more trim the bottom a little bit. Add my maker's stamp, Floppy Ear Pottery, and then that's it. That was pretty much it. So let's see what this one has. Okay. Bottom one is going to be Mako's Peacock. I really like this glaze. This is really pretty. And this will be, another Mako. Mako Stoned Denim. Project number 13 was the plate. This was what it looks like. Again, I had like a nice thick bottom to this plate, so I went ahead and trimmed a lot out, as you could see here. Actually, I should do it this way. Yeah, you could see I trimmed a lot, and then actually trimmed a lot from the bottom, and then kind of just did a very gentle curve out. I would say there's probably less than a quarter, a little over an eighth, less than a quarter inch of thickness to the bottom of this plate. But it'll be a nice little trinket plate. And then you have the little not curved, little spiral pattern on the bottom. Let's see what this one will be. I'm having fun picking glazes. Oh, I keep picking glazes that have two pieces of paper. So this is smoke on the bottom. Another Amico glaze. And then Mako's Enchanted Forest. I think this is like a brown glaze base with specks of green and yellow. It's really pretty too. So it'll be an interesting combo. For the inner portions of the vessels, I'm probably going to just use a clear glaze. I use Amico Clear without zinc. Just keep that very simple and let the outside of the pieces have the really pretty glaze combinations. So I'm excited to see how these will turn out, and we'll see.